Hi, I'm Skip Reynolds with Skipton Law, Estate Planning, and Elder Law here in Centennial, Colorado. And on this video, I'd like to continue our 10-part series talking about 10 big Medicaid mistakes that people make. And on this particular video, I want to talk about the mistake of applying too early for Medicaid. So not being completely ready and going ahead and applying because you're going to be ready soon. So what this means is if you apply and you haven't met all of the requirements, both for the health requirement, the income requirement, or the asset requirement, there is a high likelihood, if not a guarantee, that your application will be rejected for Medicaid here in Colorado. And so people look at the cost of care and they say, oh my gosh, it's more than what I get every single month in income. And so I'm going to go ahead and apply for Medicaid because I don't have a whole lot of money. So maybe you only have $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 left or whatever the number might be. And you go ahead and apply. And then all of a sudden you're rejected and you're wondering, why did I get rejected? And the reason was you didn't meet all the qualification standards prior to that Medicaid application being filed. Now, maybe you were going to meet it during the time frame in which they were going to review the application, but at the time that you applied, you didn't meet all of the qualifications. So a common scenario where this comes up is somebody has spent down, usually a single individual in particular, where we spent down and maybe they got $10,000 left and their nursing home bill is going to be $8,000 this coming month. So we know we're going to go to the $2,000 level. But we apply now prior to making that payment for that next month. Well, when the application comes in, it's as if they take a Polaroid picture and they snap. What is the value of your estate at the time you applied? And if the value of the estate is $10,000, even though it's going to be less than $10,000 very soon, that snapshot, that Polaroid is still $10,000. And when they review the application, there's a very high likelihood that they are going to reject that application because we've applied too soon. In fact, we had this happen to someone that came to us after a rejection here recently, where they had applied and they had about 1 month left of money to pay for care when they applied. And they were having the nursing home where their parent was at helping them with the application. And you would think that the nursing home would know that they've got to be below the $2,000 threshold. And they got to get rid of that money. But they didn't advise them of this. They applied too soon, and they were rejected. Oh, and by the way, it took 3 months for the rejection to come. So now we are out of money, right? Because during that time frame, we paid the nursing home. So now we're out of money. We are eligible, but we got the denial, and we got to go back and we have to reapply. And those 2 months, though we didn't have any money, now where's that money come from? And the answer is, I don't know. Because the parent didn't have it anymore. So who's going to be responsible? More likely than not. If the nursing home chooses not to write it off because they were incorrect. Right? It's going to be the children. It's going to fall on their responsibility. And with couples, this happens all the time too. You got to be below 130,000 approximately. Well, if you are at 133 and you're going to spend and get below the 130 this month, you need to do the spending and have it be out of the account completely before you make the application. So you have to wait until the money is out of the account before you make the application. Otherwise, what can happen is that rejection. And now we're going to have to go back and we're going to have to spend extra. We had that happen with somebody in our office about 1.5 years ago. $2,000 overqualified, cost them $18,000 in fees to the nursing home, because they applied slightly too early and then were rejected and had to go back and repay all those months to the nursing home during the review process by Medicaid. So be aware, if you apply too early, it may end up being a big mistake that may cost thousands and thousands of dollars out of your estate, or it could be out of your children's estate to help pay for those things. If you like this video and you want to hear more information about Medicaid, trusts, wills, powers of attorney, and other kinds of things, I do bi-monthly workshops via Zoom and in person here in Colorado. And you can sign up for those workshops 2 ways. You can go to our website, which is www.skiptonlaw.com, and you can find it on the workshop page, all the upcoming workshops, or you can call our office at 720-440 2774, and we'll get you signed up that way as well. If you like this video, hit the like button. We're going to keep on doing these videos. We've got more on Medicaid and a whole bunch of other things. So I look forward to talking to you again in the future.